Kelley Auctions has generously volunteered their time to appraise items, collectibles, antiques, books, china, pretty much anything that you want to know the value of. And all proceeds are going to the Friends of the Library.
In quite good shape. Are they all in perfect shape?
They're all in really excellent condition.
4 of those in 4 soup bowls, did you say?
Yeah, the low soup bowls.
So obviously, as you know, it's flow blue.
Yeah.
And flow blue is when the blue flows through it in the glazing and in the making of the pottery. Which when I first saw it, and someone said flow blue, I had no idea what that meant. And then you turn it over and you're like, oh yeah, it just kind of flowed into the rest of the plate. But
now, I was told it was valuable because it was made in Vermont during a time when we could not import from China.
It wasn't made in Vermont.
It
It
wasn't.
was made in England. It's clearly marked that it was made in England.
Oh, okay.
Porcelain.
The patent is Vermont.
Oh, okay.
And they did many different patents of different flowers. And so they would have done a patent that was typical, and Maggie would have a better idea what the flower is than I would have, a viney flower, but I'm not sure what it is.
Club from my great-grandfather, and I have a set. I wrote down how many. They're not in pristine condition.
First printing is 1884, and this is 1890.
Okay.
So there's a lot of these kind of volumes out. They took every author, they took in all of these. But, you know, in a book selling site.
Little alabaster egg.
5.
And where did you come by this?
Inherited it from my mother.
Okay. Roll off the table. And not a great deal of value on it. It's nice, decorative, and whatnot, but it is alabaster, and usually a single thing like this is usually only about $20 or something like that.
Okay.
But it's nice. It has nice age to it. You can tell there's nice age.
We're an organization of volunteers from the town of Holbrook, and our purpose is to raise funds to help with the needs of the library. We pay for the museum passes. We've helped put carpeting in with the renovations. We've purchased chairs. We've purchased tables. This is a new idea, and hopefully it will be a very successful fundraiser for us. It's $5 an item. If you bring 5 items, it's $20. So it works out well. You get one free. I brought in some things that I had inherited. I brought in a teacup that was a commemorative from Princess Margaret's birth. I brought in a piece of china that's called Flow Blue that was made in England. And I brought in one of a set of Shakespeare book club books from the late 1800s that were my grandfather's. An alabaster egg that was my mother's, and also a marble, just a little dish that would have been used on somebody's dresser many years ago.
It's
So
part of the fun hearing the stories about what the era, where it came from, like,
Yes.
because you know your grandfather had it, but you don't know much else, and they tell you a little bit more.
Right,
Yeah.
that's correct. So hopefully everybody will have the same enjoyment that I had. What I thought was worth money wasn't worth much, and the thing that I thought wasn't worth much was worth more. So the Flow Blue was worth more than I thought it would be. The book I thought would be worth a lot of money, and apparently that's worth very little. So that was a surprise to me.